And all the time.
Guys, I'm here with another video. It's me, Comet Bubbles here, and today I'm gonna be doing my Friday 2v2 replays. Actually, it's since it is Friday and I actually haven't been doing it lately. So actually I have 3 replays that are pretty insane. I'm gonna say the best one for last. These three replays were just insanely fun to play, and these guys are actually really good to play against. So actually this was the deck that I used for my last battle. It was kind of misclicked. Actually it's just the same normal deck that is used on ladder for like the top players, except I switched the poison for the freeze. But yeah, I'm gonna be showing 3 replays, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first 2v2, it's with random people, so it's me and this guy called Jorge Villa 109 versus Allison and a bunch of symbols. I don't know. So I'm gonna start off by putting down my knight, so that way the furnace only targets my knight and I can tank up some few hits. They're gonna use his rocket and get some pretty good value on that ice wizard. He's gonna use his fireball on that furnace. I'm gonna send in my Harder to see if I can get any value, and I do actually. I get all those. I get the gang, and I take him out. He's gonna put down his knight to help soak up some damage. I'm gonna put down my goblins too, so that way the giant doesn't get any hits. So we have a pretty good counter push going. So it's pretty insane how I just cycle back to my Hoggetter, huh? So we're gonna get some pretty good chip damage off right now. But by the looks of it, it looks like they're gonna have a pretty good counter push. He's gonna use his log to help soak up some damage and to finish off that Night Witch, and as well to give the tower to just do one hit on that so it could be taken out. He's gonna put down his Mega Knight to do some splash damage on everything. I was really hoping for the Mega Knight to get some value to help finish it off, but those Fire Spirits took it out, which was all like, wow! So yeah, let's get right back into it. So my Musketeer's getting a few pops off, which is really nice. I'm gonna put down my Knight, and I was gonna tornado it, which I do, but I tornadoed it a little bit too late, which its full strength wasn't enough, and they're gonna take down the tower really. I'm gonna take down the tower down to almost like 0. Well, 589 to be exact. But anyways, I give them a well played, and they're gonna fireball my muskie, so that way they could get even more value. So right now, as you can tell, it looks like it's gonna be going into 2 crowns, but we have a pretty good upper edge, especially since my knight got a few extra hits off on the tower. So now it's just an even almost 700 HP each. So you're gonna put down their bowler, I guess, so that way they're just not wasting elixir. They're gonna actually rocket it right now, so that way they're not down on like. So they have, I guess, tower advantage. So they're gonna put down barbarians to take off that. I was a little bit late on the fireball right there with the tornado too, only because of the lag. But anyways, it looks like we're doing pretty well. We're defending really well, and we're realizing that, oh no, we have to take out the tower. If not, we're gonna lose embarrassingly. So he's gonna fireball it. I'm just cycling. I'm like, should I get my fire? Yeah, when I use my fireball, I make sure I get the furnace actually, just so that way we get a few minutes off. So now they're just putting stuff down, so that way if we were to put something in the middle, it wouldn't target it like they do with the barbarians and stuff. But right now he's just zap logging, getting as much as he can, and then we cycle to the fireball at the same exact time, and boom, overkill. So that's gonna be the end of the first replay. We picked up a 2-1 win with a bunch of stuff coming our way, but we pulled it off. So that's gonna be the end of the first replay. All right, so the next match is gonna be against Nick Knox, N8K Knots, I don't know, versus a bunch of symbols and Andrix, I don't know. Both equally level 12s. My guy has a golem and their guy has a giant, max giant. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty fun battle, considering it's going to be the battle of the tanks. So let's see who does more damage. So I'm going to put down my muskie actually. Then I'm going to put down my golems, just help take some of those hits. he's gonna. What really helped us was that he had a log, and my tornado had a pretty good pull strength, and they tried zapping it, thinking that I didn't have the tornado, but I guess they were wrong. I'm gonna get a pretty valuable zap off the Goblin Gang, and my Hog Rider's gonna get a pretty good amount of hits, as well as their Wizard got 1 hit or 2. I can't recall. I'm gonna use my Icebreaker to help Cyclone, as well as to slow down the knife from getting to the tower, and the tower finishing it off, which is really good. So right now we're sitting at a pretty good amount of health for both towers, while they have 1586 on the left and 3262 on the right. They're gonna cycle back to their Goblin barrel and their miner, but luckily before my goblins died, they did enough work to help at least soak up enough damage. I just put down my knight so that way it could tank in case he puts down the Xenon tower, which they will in a sec. Then I'm gonna put down my my Hog Rider just so that way it would get enough hits, so that way when it targets the golem, it won't be enough. And he's gonna get a pretty good insane fireball right there, getting all of that. And they're gonna put down a giant, I believe, right now, just so that way the dragon just targets it instead, but I guess that was a mistake right there, because now they have really nothing to counter it. They only have that balloon to look forward. So you can get another valuable log. Barely get only a few hits off. They're gonna zap it again, but it almost gets the tower, but it wasn't quite enough. So right now we're sitting pretty Gucci right now. We're doing an insane amount of work. I believe the score is 1-0 though, so it's not gonna get as exciting from here. But we're gonna get a pretty good valuable zap, and you see those goblins, they did an insane amount of work. I'm gonna pull the hog to the king tower to help activate it. So right now we're just being Gucci right now. He's gonna put I'm gonna get a pretty good zap, clearing those the Goblin Gang and keeping the giant from getting enough hits off. We put a good game because we already know we won. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that just for funsies, and his Hog Rider's not gonna even get a hit off. I'm making it even to the tower, and I give them a well played. They played really well. Good to them. But now off to the best for last. Sorry guys. Alright, so this last battle is with my deck that I accidentally used. But this one is really insane. They both have 3 muskies each, 1 max, another one level 10. And it goes from us doing an insane amount of damage to them returning an insane amount of damage, and us just racing for the 3 crown. Watch, you'll see. So right now they have barbarians, and I'm gonna use my bats to help try to clean it up, but they're gonna zap everything. I guess it was a pretty nice zap considering that they get the bats. Right now I'm just cycling, getting to my Hog Rider hopefully again. But then oh man, 3 muskies, this is not, I'm that's not too bad. I have my Mega Knight to help do some damage, and then they have a heal spell too, and you'll see. So they're gonna put down the rage, and my Mega Knight's gonna finish everything off. They do a pretty insane amount of damage to it, but he gets a really good freeze, and then I'm trying to get to my freeze too. My Mega Knight's gonna barely survive. Is gonna finish off that elixir pump, and that Mega Knight dies, as well as the elite barbarian getting a few good hits off. So right now they're having a bunch of counter stuff coming our way, and I'm I don't know what to do actually. So they're gonna heal all that, and we're oh my god. So the right tower is gone for sure. Our goal is just to survive the left side. So I'm just gonna zap it, because I don't want them to take out the tower, and they're just rushing us right now, rushing us, and we're defending pretty well. But as you can see, we're not really that far behind, which is not too bad. As you can use the skeleton army to help finish off that tower. I mean the princess. I'm gonna send my Hog to the left side, just since it has more damage on the left side, and just so that way you can take it out already. They tried defending it, but it won't be enough. And then they're gonna put a minion horde, so I just put down my ice golem. It should be enough, but I did a bit extra on the bats. So my Hog Rider is gonna help take out the left side of the tower, which is okay. You can see 336 and 154 on ours. This is gonna be a good battle, right? So alright, so he's gonna put down his archers in the back, and then now they have, you see, more muskies. And he's gonna freeze it. I don't really know what the purpose was there, but I guess it was just to stall it so that way we could get enough damage on that. But what sucks here for them is that they're gonna heal basically nothing right now. you'll see what I mean. See, it was the heal was too late, therefore not allowing it to heal the barbarians and stuff and getting up, helping them trying to get that counter push. But we're just trying to finish off that tower, and they are trying to finish up ours. I thought we had it, considering that my golems helped take it out. There's 26 HP left, and they log it. So now you can see it's just a race to the king tower, right? So this is looking pretty exciting, and you can tell that they're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna heal everything and rage it just to get enough hits off. I'm gonna zap it. I'm gonna freeze it actually, just so that way they don't get any hits off. And look, more. I thought they were gonna help take out the tower, as you can see, but it's a 25-53, so we're sitting pretty tight and Gucci right here. The only downside for them is that if they get a graveyard freeze, it should be enough to do an insane amount of damage. And right now, these guys are just trying to get to 9 elixir. So what sucks about here is that my Hogger kind of like gets stuck. And I'm like, oh no, what should I do? He's gonna freeze all that, and then I'm gonna freeze this. And you can see 359 HP. And we beat it. You can see it was pretty insane. Sorry if I didn't really get enough like visuals on it, but yeah, we won 3-2. Like them charging at us with their 3 muskies at us, and we got a really clutch freeze on the tower, that as well as the minion horde, which was insane. So those are going to be the three replays for today for 2v2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It kind of sucks that I didn't have like a guest on today, but I guess they were all busy and stuff, but I didn't really ask them. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, join the comment family, and I'll keep on bubble on, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
I'm at an all time.